is Tricia Barrett, and I've been at Hotel Dieu since 2011. I started as a registration clerk in radiology, and for the last 4 years I've been a program secretary in psychiatry. Well, I really didn't know anything about OPSEU, unions. I knew I paid dues. I didn't know much else, and truthfully at that time I didn't really care. I came in, I did my job, I went home. As I started getting more engrossed in things happening at the hospital and talking to more colleagues, I started to realize what OPSEU was and how the people all around me were involved in OPSEU, like my coworkers right beside me, and decided this is pretty cool and I want to learn some more. And I learned some really cool things. I had no idea that I owned my grievance. I had no idea that it was my choice how far I took it and what was important to me. There's no committee with OPSEU that tells you, whether your complaint is valid, whether it's important enough to them. I make that decision, and that is pretty cool. I also didn't realize that there was a difference in bargaining between different unions, and that our local bargaining system enables the things that are important to my local and to the people that do the same job that I do to have their demands met that are important to them. So again, pretty cool. And so as I learned more about this, I decided I wanted to do more education, and I was shocked at how much education was available to me. So I did my stewardship course, I did my ambassador training. This past year, I expressed an interest in bargaining, so my local sent me to the Joint Healthcare Bargaining Conference, which gave me an amazing amount of knowledge to come back and represent my local along with others at the bargaining table at the hospital this year. So that was very cool. This year was my third year attending convention, and convention is where I've really sort of learned how much other stuff is out there with OPSEU aside from what involves me, and that's been really cool. It really is like a big family at OPSEU, and that's something that convention really brings home for me. When you can walk up to the president of the entire union, when you can walk up to Smokey at a convention that has 1,900 people at it, and he represents 155,000 people, and he knows my name and where I work, and he remembers me, and that is amazing. So I am extremely proud to be OPSEU. I am so grateful for the learning opportunities I've had with OPSEU, for what it's done for myself and my colleagues, the stories I hear about grievances filed in one, about support during disciplinary situations, and just the fact that they know who's representing them and it's accessible to them is really something to be proud of. So I'm proud to be OPSEU because OPSEU has my back and they have yours too. Service, accountability, strength.